Sniffen, Steve and Kathy Castle, and Mark and Kathy Hermanson. Thank you for allowing your daughters to be a part of this program. We know as parents you sacrifice greatly to have your daughters here at Wheaton, and we appreciate the investment you've made. Coach Madsen continues, as I look at this group of seniors, it never ceases to amaze me how the Lord brings a class together. Each of these young ladies has their own unique personality, yet they blended together to be wonderful teammates, leaders, and best of friends. It is refreshing to see the attitude they've displayed and the investment that they've made to lead and serve this year's team. As I look back over the time of recruiting and coaching all of you, it reminds me of how quickly time passes. It reminds me of the success your teams have had and the strange COVID year you endured. In the previous 3 years, the seniors had the best conference record twice, won 1 conference title, and made 1 NCAA tournament appearance. Amelia, Ellie, and Kaylee, I want to thank you for all the time, energy, and effort you poured into your teammates in this program, into your academic pursuits, and in maturing your faith. Now let us honor each of you individually. Our first senior is Amelia Sniffen. Amelia is joined by her parents, Peter and Rosemarie Sniffen. Coach Madden says of her, when I look at Amelia's time in the program, it's been filled with twists and turns. Amelia began her time on the court as a player for the first 2.5 years, and then because of injuries, transitioned to other roles. Amelia finished her career serving as the team social media manager, fan shirt expert, and probably most known for being the voice of the Thunder during game broadcasts. Amelia is an extremely gifted young lady who has served our team well. We appreciate all the ways Amelia has invested into the program and her teammates over the years. I also know that Amelia shifts to the working world. She will do so with great things. She already has secured a job and will be moving to the Dallas area this summer. Congratulations on the job and thank you for being part of the Wheaton basketball program. Our next senior is Ellie Castle. Ellie is joined by her parents, Steve and Kathy Castle. Coach Madsen states it's hard to believe that Ellie's career is coming to an end. Ellie has had a limited post role her first year, but that quickly blossomed into a primary post role her remaining years. What I appreciate about Ellie is her easygoing manner on and off the court. She just goes with the flow and has the ability to adapt to all sorts of roles and all sorts of personalities that you encounter within a team setting. I'm particularly proud of Ellie for the role she's played on the team this year. Ellie has been an outstanding captain. She loves to serve and care for people. She's also become a good listener for her teammates. On the court, Ellie's always been one of our top rebounders and knows the game well. This has given her insight as she helps players match up with the opponent and know where they need to be on the court. Ellie, thank you for your leadership this year. I've enjoyed meeting with you as a captain, and it's been awesome to see you really grow as a leader. We wish you the best as you move on, and you will be missed. Our final senior tonight is Kaylee Hermanson. She is joined by her parents, Mark and Kathy Hermanson. Kent Madsen says of her, Kaylee transferred into Wheaton College from Chico State in California last year. I didn't know much about Kaylee originally, but her Chico State coach was very helpful in providing video and talking about her skills. Kaylee has played a significant role on the court for 2 years. She's a very versatile player, as she can guard any player on the court and has played probably all but point guard on the offensive end. Every game, Kaylee is tasked with guarding one of the best offensive players on the opposing team. It's also neat to see how well Kaylee gets along with her teammates and how those relationships have grown over her 2 years in the program. Kaylee, we're grateful that you came to Wheaton and thankful that you have used the talents the Lord gave you to help this team both on and off the court. We wish you the best as you move on to life's next endeavor. Kent Madsen concludes, again, I would like to thank each senior. I've been honored to be your coach for these few short years of college. You are what makes this program special. My hope is that you leave here knowing you have lifelong friendships, and always remember to keep the main thing, growing your relationship with Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to King Arena on the campus of Wheaton College for tonight's CCIW contest between the Big Blue of Millikin University and your Wheaton College Thunder. At this time, we'd ask everyone to please rise for the national anthem performed tonight by the Wheaton College Men's Glee Club. Here are the starting lineups for this evening's game. First for the Millikin University Big Blue. She was going to hit me in the face. Number 3, a 5'6" senior from Altamont, Illinois, Miranda Fox. Number 14, a 5'8" senior from Oswego, Illinois, Chelsea McCullum. A 5'8" junior from Philo, Illinois, number 22, Elise Knudsen. Number 24, a 5'9" junior from Shanahan, Illinois, Sophie Darden. And a 6'1" senior from Springfield, Illinois, number 40, Abby Ratch. Millikin is coached by Olivia Latt. Here are the starters for your Wheaton College Thunder. Number 4, a 5'8" junior from Victoria, Minnesota, Lily Schwen. A 5'11" sophomore from Northfield, Minnesota, number 25, Annika Richardson. Number 31, a 6'1" senior from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, Ellie Castle. Number 32, a 5'10" senior from Tustin, California, Kaylee Hermanson. And number 34, a 5'10" junior from Asheville, North Carolina, Caroline Sticking. The Thunder is coached by Kent Madsen, assisted by Joanna Gakowski and Laura Egan. The officials for tonight's game, Keena Brown, Donna Mobley, and Cody Fairking.
Well, good evening and welcome to King Arena for tonight's CCIW women's basketball matchup between the Wheaton Thunder and the Millikin Big Blue. This is Amelia Sniffen reporting live, and I'm joined tonight by my play-by-play Rebecca Max, and we are so excited to bring to you tonight's CCIW matchup. Millikin Big Blue sitting number one handedly in the CCIW conference right now, 11-0 undefeated. Your Wheaton Thunder are sitting at 7-5 in the CCIW and tied for 4th. So this will be a good matchup. We'll see what Wheaton's made of tonight in this matchup against the Big Blue. Wheaton will win the tip, and Lily Schwinn will start off the game.
Sickink has the ball now, and out to Castle, our senior who is honored here tonight. Turnover by Schwinn. Fox is bringing it up the court for the Big Blue.
Miranda Fox just so good at stealing the ball away and pushing the ball. That's something that the Thunder are going to watch out for tonight if they want to stay in the game against Millikin. Celeste Knutson with an early shot and a miss. Grabbed by Annika Richardson.
Knutson is one player that we really want to look out for tonight. She averages 22 points per game, so she's someone that Wheaton's really going to want to shut down here tonight in order to win this game here.
That's Sophie Darden with the board there, averaging 6.4 boards per game. A huge presence for the Big Blue. She'll get them another possession here as both teams fighting to get some points on the board, and Millikin will turn the ball over early.
Looks like McCollum was looking for her teammate out wide. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Wheaton ball with Lily Schwinn bringing it up the court for Wheaton. Millikin with a high matchup here, man-to-man. Schwinn to Richardson, Richardson to the baseline, into Castle. Nice little layup there by Ellie Castle.
Yeah, great move by Richardson to get herself open. And then just to see Ellie Castle down low as well, just an elite play there by the sophomore to use her senior on senior night.
That was Fox driving strong to the basket there, drawing 2 shots.
Miranda Fox is shooting 63% from the free throw line this season. And she will try to get some points on the board for Millikin, and she will. Millikin now trailing by 1. And Fox will miss her second.
We have Sickink bringing the ball up for Wheaton, 2-1. Wheaton in the lead. A turnover there as McCollum takes it in and gets 2 points for Millikin. Millikin actually has the second-ranked defense in the CCIW, first-ranked offense.
And that's a great play there by Chelsea McCollum to take the charge pretty much at half court. What a gritty play there by the senior.
Yeah, smart defensive play there as it's now Millikin possession here. Looking up by just 1 early in this first quarter. Fox has it up top, out to Knutson, the player we really want to watch here tonight. Darden with the ball. Back to Fox. Fox taking it inside. Back to Darden on the 3. She's driving, shot clock winding down.
And we've got a jump ball under the basket. A great, what looked like to me, a block from Caroline Sickink, but Sophie Darden was able to hold on to it. So jump ball will stay with the Big Blue here as they have several subs come in, namely Bailey Kaufman, who hasn't been starting lately but has been going off really in the last 5 games, averaging about 17 points per game in the last 5 games. So certainly someone we want to watch, but she could not get the ball over Castle there. It'll be a Thunder possession again.
Strong drive there by Sickink to get the and 1 right there for Wheaton. We'll see if she can make this a 3-point play.
Just a classic play there by Caroline Sickink to kind of get the ball, push it forward, and finish down low even with contact. She's such a gritty player and does a lot for this Wheaton team. Really is always dependable to put some points on the board early. And we'll see if she'll make this a 3-point play now.
She's currently 65% from the free throw on the season as she makes that a 3-point play for Wheaton. We have Knutson pushing the pace here for Millikin. As now Kaufman has it. She's driving towards the basket. Oh, nice backdoor cut there by McCollum. Kicks it back out. Knudsen back with it at the 3-point line. And that is ISF attempting that 3 with Castle collecting that rebound.
Yeah, it rolled right out. Big Blue still trailing by 2 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Annika Richardson's going to drive. The baseline gets fouled under the basket, so she'll shoot 2. As we said, Richardson, the sophomore out of Northfield, Minnesota, she's shooting 80% from the free throw line this season. Great shooter, very calm under pressure. She'll make her first.
I love how Wheaton's being very aggressive on the drive in these first few minutes of this first quarter. Let's see if that can keep up, and good things happening in the paint.
Yeah, great to see them hanging with Millikin early after what was a pretty devastating loss in December over in Decatur. They lost to Millikin by about 20 points, and so Wheaton's here for revenge tonight.
Exactly, on senior night.
On senior night.
That's motivation.
That's motivation enough.
Exactly.
That's Kaylee Hermanson with the foul. That's her first. And it was on the floor, so Knudsen's going to inbound the ball here.
Knudsen gets it back on the corner. Nice little pass to Kaufman as she drives and doesn't quite make that. Fight for a rebound. Castle comes out with it.
Ton of contact under the basket there. The Millikin fans were on their feet, angry that a foul wasn't called after that one. But looks like Castle was just there, had a hand in Kaufman's face.
Nice pass to Sickink underneath from Richardson, and Sickink will make that layup.
Sickink asking for a foul on the other end of the court too.
Millikin now with the ball. Wheaton up 9-3. Wheaton bench feeling very excited about this right now as McCollum strong drive, attempts that left-hand layup, and Castle coming up with yet another rebound as Fernandez pushes the pace here for Wheaton. Sickink driving again, and that gets the and 1 for Wheaton.
Caroline Sickink feeling it so early on in this game. That's her second 3-point play. Well, we're about to see if it'll be a 3-point play, but her second and 1 so far just in the first quarter. She has really taken her team on her back early on and said, we're going to come out to play tonight and we're going to fight tonight. So I just love to see that early on from the junior transfer. And she will not make it a 3-point play. Misses the free throw, but Annika Richardson able to recover it.
Back into Sickink. Oh, nice backdoor pass. Castle couldn't quite make that one. That was excellent vision from Sickink, and nice backdoor cut from Castle.
Great to see Caroline Sickink going in there to get the offensive board. She wasn't able to keep it in her hands, but Millikin tipped it out of bounds, so another possession for the Thunder. Only 14 seconds on the shot clock now, so we'll see what they can do with that time, but just great little effort plays and gritty plays early on in this game.
Those types of plays matter, especially against a good team like Millikin. Castle with the ball inside, looking to go up to the basket, out to Sickink. Sickink, nice little jumper, and gets 2 points on the board for Wheaton. 13-3, Wheaton up by 10, as Knudsen now has the ball.
Caroline Sickink with 9 of those 13 points. And Knudsen will answer there. As this game is just going back and forth early on. What an exciting night in King Arena.
Knudsen had a look of determination on her face on that one. As Sickink drives.
And looked like we almost had a blocking foul, but they're going to call an offensive foul there under the basket. Millikin with their second charge just here in the first quarter. Those are the gritty plays too that a coach like Olivia Lett loves to see. So gritty plays from both teams right now. No one's going to drop this one without fighting for it tonight.
We have Fox bringing up the ball to Kaufman. Kaufman looking to drive. Good D here by Sickink. Kaufman tries a little underhand shot there.
Great defense by Caroline Sickink to stay on her feet, not foul, just stay steady in the face of Bailey Kaufman, who is a great senior veteran. Gets her to kind of toss the ball out of bounds and gets Wheaton another possession. So Caroline Sickink playing smart and tough early on.
We have Fernandez for Wheaton with the ball right now. Tight D there by Millikin. Out to Oliver, wide open on the 3. Misses that attempt. Castle with an offensive rebound. Wheaton again with a rebound. Oh, and it looks like there is a foul here. Can't tell. Looks like it's against Millikin.
Millikin fans are upset about that one. Let's see if there's a Replay there. And we've got a timeout instead. So after what's been an exciting start to our first quarter here in King Arena, Wheaton leads 13-5. Early timeout as the Big Blue are going to discuss what they need to do to stop this stretch that Wheaton's been able to keep going. A lot of that's thanks to Caroline Sicking, who on the offensive end has just been taking it to the basket every time, and on the defensive end has just been a force to be reckoned with in the face of the Big Blue.
Absolutely, yeah. What I have noticed from Wheaton is from the first second, Wheaton has just been ready to roll, and they're up 13-5 against Millikin. I don't think Millikin's used to this type of first quarter so far.
No.
So we'll see what the rest of this has in store and what Coach Olivia Lett brings out.
Yeah, they're certainly not used to a first quarter like this. They're averaging in the last 5 games 80 points per game. They've played North Central and Elmhurst, who are sitting low on the standings of the CCIW, but they're used to scoring a lot of points lately.
Yes.
And they've had some pretty huge wins lately. And so I think maybe Millikin's coming in here a little too confident early on, and the Thunder are coming in saying, we're desperate for a win.
Exactly.
They had a tough night on Wednesday night against Augustana in what was a heartbreaking loss at the very last minute. And so Wheaton's coming out to prove themselves, and Millikin's coming out just fighting to stay on top. So, as you said, just with the background of these last few games for both of these teams, it's an exciting night, and we'll see who has the ability to withstand this game.
Sicking has the ball underneath, looking for an outlet here. Tight D by Millikin.
We've got a jump ball under the basket. It will stay with the Thunder. Just 13 seconds left on the shot clock as 2 more Big Blue players are going to sub in. Knutson's back in the game here.
We have Oliver inbounding for Wheaton. Lobs it into Castle. Castle to Sicking. Sicking right inside to Hermanson. Nice little backhand layup right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach Madsen drew up, that nice little flex play. I don't know if he wanted Hermanson to do it backwards, but it worked, and it looked great. So we'll take it. Thunder steal the ball away with an opportunity to extend their lead even more. Out to Hermanson, but we've got a blocking foul now. Olivia Lett is upset about that one. We'll watch that back here and see what happened. Chelsea McCollum did seem like her feet were set there, honestly. Did look like a charge to me, but they're calling a blocking foul. They've had 2 charges so far, so.
This will put Kate Oliver to the line, who is currently shooting, where is that, 66 from the line on the season. She misses her first here. Wheaton up by 10 points, which I'm not going to feel too confident quite yet. We've seen Wheaton blow a few leads in the past here. So.
Yeah, namely on Wednesday night, they were 10-0 against Augustana at one point in the first quarter, and then ended up losing just by 2 at the last minute. So anything can happen, especially in the CCIW. Don't want to call it too early.
Millikin has the ball here, getting their offense started. As we have Ratch driving.
Looked like
nice
Ratch
defense
might
there
have
from Wheaton.
Walked under the basket, but no call. Back to Wheaton.
Fernandez with the ball. Richardson now has it up top. Tight D here from McCollum. Out to Castle. Castle to Hermanson, who attempts a 3.
Way off, but hit by Miranda Fox, so it'll stay with the Thunder.
14 left on the shot clock here, as it looks like Kate Oliver will inbound it for Wheaton, the baseline. Another lob into Castle. That seems to be the play Wheaton likes. Back into Oliver. Big swing to Hermanson for a second chance shot at that same spot.
Great offensive play there by the Thunder. Great by the freshman Kate Oliver to recognize that she was double teamed under the basket. Passed the ball out to Richardson, who said, this is a good shot, not a great shot. Pass it over to Kaylee Hermanson for what was a great shot to put them up 18-5. And the ball is knocked out again after a rare miss from Elise Knutson, which will mean that Wheaton will bring the ball back down the court yet again.
Wheaton up 18-5 here on senior night. Coach Madsen calling out some type of play for Wheaton as Oliver now has the ball. Looks like Millikin's in a 1-3-1 defense, perhaps. Some kind of zone as Fernandez attempts a 3 shot, doesn't quite make it. Wheaton fights for the rebound. Sickett comes out with it into Castle. Nice.
Great job by Annika Richardson to stay tough under the basket.
Ooh. Coach Olivia Lett is not happy right now.
Olivia Lett calls that timeout, yelling at her team right away. They are just not used to this. They're down by 15 right now here in King Arena on the campus of Wheaton College after what's been some gritty offensive boards by the Wheaton Thunder to stay in this game. And I think they're proving we are here to fight, and we want to win on senior night, especially to honor 2 starters, Ellie Castle and Kaylee Hermanson, who already have been playing a great game tonight here in King Arena. But wow, Rebecca, what a start.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, I would not want to be in that Millikin huddle right now. Coach Lett was not happy when her team was coming off the court there. Again, as you said, Millikin is definitely just not used to this right now, and to be honest, it just seems like Wheaton wants it more. Like Wheaton's just coming out, they're fighting for every single board. Every single ball out here. Wheaton just seems to want it more as of right now. We'll see what Millikin comes out with as Knutson has the ball out to McCullum.
And we'll see if that timeout will throw Wheaton off their feet at all as Anna Fernandez fouls, which will send Chelsea McCullum to the line. Olivia Lett smart with that timeout, trying to stop the Wheaton run, which had been going on for the last 8 minutes of this first quarter.
McCollum's 81% from the line on the season. She makes her first here. Tries to cut into this deficit. We have Oliver with the ball now. Richardson to Fernandez. Back to Richardson, out to Hermanson. Right back into Richardson.
Great ball movement by the Thunder here. Again, not settling for what's just a good shot. And a great one like that from this sophomore, Annika Richardson out of Minnesota. Deep 3 for her. We love to see her on from the 3-point line. When she gets hot, it's scary for other teams.
McCollum with the ball. Ooh, nice little inside pass there from Kaufman.
Great job, great help defense by Kate Oliver, the freshman, to kind of steal that pass away, intercept it. Great court vision by her. Again, just seeing Wheaton on the offensive and defensive end doing the little things right now, which is really what's having, keeping them in this game and getting them this lead. Yeah.
We have Knutson with the ball. Okay.
She's back.
She's back. She's definitely gonna try to strap the team on her back tonight and get Millikin back in this game. Oliver with the ball. Oliver attempts a 3.
Off to the right, but gathered by Anna Fernandez. She hits it off of the legs of Millikin players, and so it'll stay back with the freshman.
I love that play.
With the Thunder. I said the freshmen. But seriously, these freshmen from the Wheaton Thunder this year are playing just outstanding games. Both Oliver and Fernandez, so smart this season.
I love plays like that. That's just pure effort, and you can't coach effort. Coach Madsen's got to be super, super thrilled about that play.
Another rookie coming in the game, Alyssa Faborowski out of Colorado, subs in for Kaylee Hermanson. And it's tipped out by Caroline Sickings there. So it'll go back to the big blue. And we'll see if they can put up some more points, get them in double digits here on the offensive end.
We have Knutson bringing it up for the big blue here. We'll have Oliver picking her up here. McCollum with the ball out wide into Ratch. Ratch, big swing out to Darden. Darden drives. Oh, nice little backdoor from McCullum. Nice ball movement by the Millikin with Knutson attempting a 3. Can't landing that one.
Great offensive board there by McCullum, but Alyssa Faborowski able to get a hand on it. Another jump ball. This time it'll stay in the hands of the big blue. They've got 19 seconds to go on the shot clock here. Knutson inbounding.
Out to Kaufman up top, with Richardson picking her up. Knutson back with it. Nice D there from the Wheaton Thunder as Sicking brings it up.
Looked like a kick ball, but the refs didn't see it, so it'll stay with the Thunder. Less than a minute to go here in King Arena. Sophie Darden able to intercept that pass there. Millikin finally starting to get in their groove.
Yeah, Millikin definitely getting more energy here as, oh, nice little lob pass from Knudsen to Darden as she makes that and gets the and one.
We'll watch that back. Interesting play by Darden there, but able to finish under the basket from pretty much backwards. And we'll see if she'll make this a 3-point play. It's short and recovered by Caroline Sicking. 41 seconds to go here in King Arena. Wheaton lead 23-10. Ball in the hands of Kate Oliver.
Richardson with it in the corner, attempts a three.
Super long there by Richardson, recovered by Big Blue. Shot clock is just off by 1 second right now. 23 seconds left. And the shot clock will turn off here as the Thunder are going to hold it for the last play of the first quarter. Kent Madsen on his feet telling his team what to do here.
Freshman Oliver with the ball, 5 seconds left. Attempts to find Richardson underneath.
Off of Bailey Kaufman, so they will inbound the ball here. From the sideline, actually, not the baseline. So we'll see what they have here. Kent Madsen's telling his team play as Caroline Sicking wide open under the basket. That'll end the first quarter. Wheaton lead 25-10 early on in this game. Thunder fans are on their feet for what has been such an exciting game so far, and really a moment where the Wheaton Thunder have proven themselves and saying, hey, it's not over for us this season. We may be tied for fourth, we may not be having the season of our dreams, but we're not done yet. We're here to play, and we want to beat Big Blue tonight.
Exactly, and that's a great way for the Wheaton Thunder to end this incredible first quarter. I've been calling a couple of Wheaton's games these past few weeks, and I have not seen Wheaton score 25 points in the first quarter, which is really an impressive result. Wheaton's been struggling with converting offensively, but they are really turning it on tonight. And in large part, that's thanks to Caroline Sicking, who had 9 points in this first quarter, and also Annika Richardson with 5 points. Wheaton has multiple players really stepping up tonight.
Absolutely, and that was one of the things that failed them in the last game against Millikin. Only one player was in double digits, that was Caroline Sicking, but she only had 10 points in Decatur. Everyone else was in single digits that night. They were not hot from the three-point line. Ellie Castle, the post, was the only player to make a three-pointer that whole night, so just completely off in Decatur, and so I think they came in tonight saying, hey, that was not a good showing for us. We are not that team. We want to show them who we are. And on Wednesday night, they just had a devastating loss to Augustana, swept by Augustana this season, lost in the final minutes of the game. And so I think Wheaton's finally starting to come out and say, this is who we are. We are a team that can play really well when we play together. And we'll start off this second quarter now with Lily Schwinn taking the ball up.
Schwinn out to Hermanson on the side. She likes that spot.
She loves that spot.
As Hermanson goes 2 for 2 out there. Big Blue with the ball. Kaufman driving, good D by Sicking. Turnaround shot by Kaufman, unable to convert.
Kaufman loves those little turnarounds when she gets stuck in the paint. Usually they are automatic, but tonight that one just didn't quite work for her as the Thunder throw the ball away. Players on both teams on the floor fighting for it, but it's going to be Millikin ball here as Wheaton started with the ball coming out of the quarter break.
We have Knudsen checking in for McCollum as Fox brings the ball up for the Big Blue. They're looking to get the offense started here. Darden with the ball down below, out to Knudsen. Knudsen looking to drive into Darden on the elbow.
It's short. Off the rim there. Anna Fernandez recovered it. Wheaton pushing the ball down the court here.
Sicking now has the ball. She was looking for Richardson underneath there.
Just a little too late. Richardson was there just about a second earlier, and so that's something that the junior needs to see a little bit quicker. But Millikin unable to convert there. It's back in the hands of the Thunder. Hermanson fielded it, but it rolls out. She likes that spot, and that's Caroline Sicking with the foul under the basket. We see her do that quite a bit, get a little angry on the wrong end of the court and foul on the opposite end. So she'll sub out here as Ellie Castle, the senior, comes back in. Again, it's senior night in King Arena. Castle has given the Thunder 4 great, strong years, just an incredible leader and captain and force to be reckoned with in the CCIW. She's back in the game, and Millikin has the ball.
Knudsen with the ball, three-point attempt, and that is Knudsen that we know. Here she is making a three-point. It's 27-13. Wheaton still leading here in the second quarter.
Knudsen just needs a little bit of space to get a shot off, and you can be right in her face and she'll still bury a three. So that's, as you said, the Knudsen that we know well. And she's hoping to get her team out of this hole, but Anna Fernandez will answer on the other end with a three-pointer. Wheaton now with 30. And it's tipped out by Lily Schwinn.
It didn't even look like Fernandez looked at the basket before she shot it, but it worked
automatic.
out. As the Big Blue inbound the ball here, Fox with it.
And we've got a clock issue here, so Millikin will get another shot at inbounding the ball here. And they will work on adjusting the clock. 24 seconds on the shot clock now.
Fox with the ball. Ness, now White has it. She looks for Knudsen with a backdoor cut. Knudsen out to Fox. Fox drives. Shot clock winding down here as Ratch has the ball out to Ness, who makes it a deep two. I thought that was a three-pointer, but it looks like her toe was on the line, making that a 2-point.
Yeah, a rare deep shot from Sarah Ness, usually more of a driver, so she was able to finish it though for her team as the clock was winding down. Something you'll notice from a lot of these Millikin players, they can kind of carry in intense moments. They're all good under pressure.
Fernandez with the ball. Out to Hermanson. Hermanson, oh, unwise attempt there as Ness drives strong to the basket, as you were saying. A strong driver there. She puts two more on the board for Millikin.
And head coach Kent Madsen will call a timeout for Wheaton, trying to stop this run from Millikin early on before they start to dig out of this hole that they've gotten themselves into. Millikin's finally starting to come back and kind of show who they are as a team as well. They're saying we didn't drive all the way from Decatur for nothing.
Exactly.
They're starting to show that energy and that pace that they really know how to push to really intimidate teams early on.
Yeah, that's what stood out to me in these first few minutes of the second quarter, is that Millikin's energy was just entirely different, and their attitude was just entirely different than it was in the first quarter. Their defense is looking tighter, their offense quicker. And we've been seeing them really convert and make these baskets, especially underneath that, as we saw from Ness a couple times in this second quarter here.
Millikin outscoring the Thunder right now in the second quarter after only scoring 10 points in the first. They now are outscoring Wheaton just by 2 points in the second, but finally starting to show their dominance a little bit. One incredible thing to look at, though, is the rebounds so far this game. Wheaton has 23 boards, Millikin just 4. That's a crazy, crazy difference right now, and I really think it's the rebounds that are keeping Wheaton in the game.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
are getting Wheaton this lead, as they've had so many offensive boards that have given them second chance points. But that's Miranda Fox there with the steal. One of several so far in this second quarter. Millikin's starting to anticipate where Wheaton's going to pass the ball, but so is Ellie Castle with a nice block under the basket.
Excellent D there from the Thunder to prevent Knudsen from getting those points, as Fernandez now has the ball. Finds Schwen out wide. Schwen, big swing out to Fernandez. Fernandez attempts a three.
And
I think she's 2 for 2 from the three-point line here tonight.
Just absolutely drained it. She is on tonight. All 6 of her points are those 2 three-pointers. So the freshman stepping up to continue to build this lead early on for the Thunder.
Knudsen with the ball, attempts a deep two. She just cannot hit consistently here tonight, as Millikin collects that rebound. Knudsen has it back, and those are the kind of points that Millikin really needs to be making tonight. Good vision there by Knudsen to see
Yeah, the mismatch under the basket. Looks like Millikin's running a 1-3-1 right now, and it works for them as they block Annika Richardson, but Kaylee Hermanson open, and it's just short. And that'll be out of bounds on the Thunder.
Millikin subbing in 3 new players. So we have Darden and McCullum checking back in, and Kaufman as well.
I'm interested to see how this Millikin 1-3-1 will kind of come to play with the Thunder here. Smart play. Usually with a defense like that, the corner shot's going to be open, but in that case, Millikin, they were able to get to Annika Richardson and block her early on, so if they keep playing good defense like that, this zone will really be a problem for the Thunder.
Yes. Also, the Thunder tend to struggle shooting from outside a little bit, so maybe that's what Millikin's looking to do here. Is force Thunder to take those outside shots. Good D there by McCullum as she takes it. And that's the second-ranked defense in the CCIW. Millikin getting easy 2 points there off of the steal.
4 turnovers so far just in this second quarter for the Thunder. So they really need to start being smarter with the ball if they want to continue to hold this lead against Millikin, who is playing great defense. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hermanson short on what shot was butter for her earlier on in the first quarter.
Knutson now with the ball. Out to Kaufman. Kaufman bobbled that one a little bit. McCollum now with it. Darden drives it in, kicks it out, and now back to Knutson. As she drives, she saw an open lane and took it. And it looks like the ref called a foul. See what that one was.
That'll be on Ellie Castle. That's her second. Looks like she was straight up, but probably her body just got into Knutson a little bit. Got off her feet a little too early. Those are tricky calls.
Yeah, I guess maybe our angle's bad.
As a former post player, I hated those, but it is what it is. Knutson's on the line now, and we'll see if she can make anything happen. If she makes her first.
Knutson is 81% from the free throw line on the season. See if she'll make her second here, and she does. Looks like we have Fernandez checking in for the Thunder and for our senior Hermanson.
Knutson with 9 points so far tonight. Last year against the Thunder here in King Arena, she dropped 42, so.
Wow, this Millikin defense is really anticipating every single pass, and they're so quick, those 2 girls up top just anticipating and breaking up those passes.
Absolutely, it kind of feels like Millikin's come alive in this second quarter, especially on the defensive end. They know exactly where to be. Now in a 2-3, it looks like.
That looks like a wide 2-3.
They'll leave Richardson wide open under the on the three-point line, though. She'll miss long, but Kate Oliver is able to recover it and gets fouled under the basket. That foul is on number 24, Sophie Darden, I believe.
Well, Schwen inbounding it for Wheaton. As Wheaton struggles to find someone. Richardson gets it out wide. Oh, and good defense there by Millikin. Fernandez able to recover with it. Nice pass into Castle.
Foul.
Castle gets the and one.
Great play by Ellie Castle with her right hand. Goes up strong. Let's watch that back. Nice vision by the freshman to see Ellie Castle wide open.
Nice.
Elise Knutson comes in a little too hot. Fouls her right on the right arm, and that'll send Castle to the line.
I could watch that all day.
Me too. It's beautiful. Can't be biased.
It's true, it's true. I've already gotten in trouble once.
Ellie Castle short on that one, and that'll be a jump ball under the basket. The arrow's pointing toward the Thunder, so they'll get another chance with 23 seconds on the shot clock. Clock's running, though.
Looks like we'll have Fox check in, and Kaufman are in for the Big Blue.
Looks like there was a clock issue. It ran for about 5 seconds. Let's see if the refs caught that. and they reset it to 20, but the Millikin fans are pretty upset about the clock. I agree with them. I was watching it. Just let it run. And they're going to add back some time, I believe. They changed the shot clock to 17 seconds, which is incorrect. It doesn't matter. Kate Oliver will drain a deep one to put the Thunder up 38-21 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in this first half.
Millikin with the ball as Darden drives underneath. Kaufman with it. Good D here by Richardson. Out to McCullum. Back to Fox. Quick play right there. Kaufman has it now. Good D by the Thunder. Forced a turnover there.
Kaufman loves that spin inside, and that time the Thunder were anticipating it. Able to get her off her feet, steal that ball away from her. Great job by Wheaton kind of knowing what these players are going to do coming into this game.
Yeah, good scouting here by the Thunder coaches. As Oliver now has the ball, tries to pass it inside.
Kick ball, but Fox is able to recover it before the ref saw.
Fox now with the ball. A quick player for Millikin. Darden with it. Castle on her. Darden backing down her defender. Nice little underhand attempt there. She gets the foul.
Great D by Ellie Castle. Honestly, if I was Castle, I'd say to Schwinn, I don't need you to come in there. Castle could have done it on her own, but that foul is on Lily Schwinn. That's her first. Sending Darden to the line, a 62% free throw shooter.
So we have Fabrowski checking in for the Thunder. Wheaton is currently leading 38-21 with about 2 minutes left in this second quarter.
Darden will make her first. Millikin just trailing by 16 now. And the second will be short. Kate Oliver's there to grab it. And we've got about 2 minutes left here in this first half. We'll see if the Thunder can continue to extend this lead.
Fernandez with the ball here. Back to Oliver. Oh, nice inside cut there by Fabrowski. Put it up, and Oliver attempts a three.
Super short there by Kate Oliver. Good ball movement by the Thunder. Could have been a little bit better. But
it's
again,
good. It's good that they're looking inside to get it inside against this 2-3 from Millikin to force them to collapse and pop it right back out. We have Fox with the ball here. Attempts the inside pass to Knutson.
Again, great job by the rookie, Kate Oliver. She's so good at seeing those passes under the basket and stepping right in, knocking it out of bounds. If she was under the basket, I'd be scared to pass the ball.
Same. Isif attempts the shot there, collected by Kate Oliver. Fernandez now with it. Wheaton looking to get this offense started. Good D here from Millikin. Tight D here. Oh, nice inside pass. Richardson now out to Oliver. Fabrowski with it.
Sees Castle.
Fernandez, deep three attempt.
And she's shooting 100% from the three-point line so far tonight, folks.
That's 3 for 3 for
That's 3 for 3 for the freshman. She is hot tonight.
Mark up on her.
Bailey Kaufman tries to answer and just can't as it'll rattle out. And a minute left to go here in this first half. The Thunder just on fire tonight against Big Blue.
Perfect night to be on fire against this top-ranked team, 25th in the nation and first in the CCIW.
Undefeated in the CCIW as well, which just does not happen in this league.
Shot clock winding down here as Fabrowski drives. Oh, nice look there to Castle. Castle was not really expecting that.
35 seconds to go here in the first. We'll see what Millikin will do here as this first half is winding down.
Fox with the ball here. Knutson back with it. Now Knutson again. Knutson dribbling. Takes a little jumper there. Nice. Kate Oliver gets a hand on that, but it was recovered
That's on Wheaton. Nobody on Ness there. She's able to just get a wide open board. 4 seconds to go here. Annika Richardson puts it up. Just a little short, recovered. But the Thunder unable to make anything happen with those last few seconds. Thunder go into halftime with a strong lead, 41-24 against number 1 Big Blue Millikin. What an exciting first half. Millikin kind of dug out of their hole there in the second quarter, but Wheaton beat them in both quarters there, outscoring Millikin by 15 points in the first and by 2 points in the second. So, Rebecca, we've got a great game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
A great senior night here in King Arena. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back in about 14-ish minutes to see if Millikin can dig themselves out of this hole. Thanks for joining us.
I think one of the fun things about deciding where to go to college is that all of your peers are in kind of the same place. Remember, other people have done this, other people have gone before me and will come after me and are going through it with me now. It's not as isolating as it may feel. I didn't really know what I was looking for at first. It started with me just scrolling through website after website of colleges. I knew I wanted something that was medium-sized. I knew that I wanted a strong natural sciences department. I knew that I wanted to be challenged academically inside the classroom, but I also didn't want life to stop in the classroom. I'm grateful that I was able to visit as many schools as I did. A large part of my decision to attend Wheaton was influenced by my campus visit. What instantly stood out to me was that everyone on campus was smiling. I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated, seen, and wanted. And so the application process itself was really joy-filled. The decision process was quite a different story. I got the decisions and acceptances and rejections back, and rejections stung. I became very stressed. I started to question, do I want to keep going to school? Do I want to go far? Do I want to come closer to home? And that's where I really started to ask, okay, what are the options remaining before me? And Wheaton was again at the top. I started to work with Ellen, my admissions counselor. I just worked with her really closely and had several hour-long phone calls, just talking through what does a Wheaton education look like, what is the value of a Wheaton education, and got to have personal conversations and interactions. So even during a time that was really stressful, I felt valued and seen as a whole person rather than just a GPA and test scores.
Neuroscience is the study of probably the most unique organ on the planet, the human brain. What does it mean to be a human person? And then what does it mean to live the good life as a result of understanding that? Where a vast majority of the work is right now is helping cure neurodegenerative disease. Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and our National Institute of Health has been pouring money into trying to understand these diseases. There is a lot of hope for discovery that can really impact somebody's life. It's very easy for an undergraduate student to get involved in research. One of my more recent grads is working with one of the top spinal surgeons in the country, and because of his experience doing research here, he was able to just work his way right into that lab. A majority of my students go on to med school, but I had a physics student who is working for Tesla. We've had philosophy students, and we've had folks from the Bible and theology department come in and really press us hard to be precise about how we're talking about what it means to be a human person. A student in our conservatory here took one of my classes and did a project on the neuroscience of music therapy, and this whole world was opened up She had a passion for both music and science, and she was able to combine them in a way that she just hadn't seen possible before being here. Any student that is just curious about themselves and the way that they work is going to be really well positioned to study the brain. Faith and science can coexist really well. The unique thing about coming to Wheaton to study neuroscience is the integrative nature of it. You are going to learn about how your brain works and how the cells work and how the neural circuits work, but we won't stop there. We will also teach you about your spirit and your soul and how that might interact with your brain to make you who you are. And so I hope that we're putting students out into the world that can answer the big neuroscientific questions, but then can also challenge their colleagues and their audiences to think deeper and to think more carefully about what it means to be a human person.
When you're looking at colleges, you may look at the sticker price and say to yourself, I'm not applying to that school because I can't afford it. And I would caution you to not close any doors because there is this price tag that is just out of reach. Cost is an important factor, but there's so many other factors to consider. At Wheaton College, we offer academic scholarships as well as Wheaton Grant, which is need-based aid from the college. So a student may receive scholarships in the range of $10,000 to full tuition. They may also receive significant Wheaton Grant based on need, and we determine that, like most institutions do, based on the information that is found on the free application for federal student aid. Colleges aren't commodities. They're not all the same. And there'll be value questions that you have to ask along the way. There's value in knowing that Wheaton alumni have done very well across the board. That we have students from 50 states and over 160-year history. There's value in that. But I also think there's value in the fact that you will be with a group of peers who are excellent in their academic endeavors, but also who love Jesus Christ. You are not just a student who is performing well in the classroom, but that you are a person that has great potential to serve God's kingdom. You're going to be challenged to grow in your faith because you want to be tested and you want to understand what your theological non-negotiables are. So think about the community you're going to be a part of and how they're going to engage you. We want to challenge you to think about why you believe what you believe by people who will encourage you and motivate you. This is an investment that has strong return, not just for you in terms of career, but for you as a follower of Jesus Christ who will be called to great things. Let us work closely with your family. Let us find out more. We work with great expectation and with hope. We do not want to give up on your calling to be at Wheaton College.
Wheaton College Summer Institute is basically this 2-week event in which students from all over the world can participate. It does a very good job of integrating education, social life, and spiritual life into a very safe environment.
There's so many course offerings, from Shakespeare to music to visual arts to theology.
Each student picks a class and they really hone in on a specific subject.
And we're kind of getting a foretaste of the college experience.
So we're sleeping in the dorms and we eat in saga. It's the full experience, but only for a 2-week period.
And they give college credit. When looking at whether or not to do this, I was like, there's no downside.
You know, the schedule is incredible.
I've spent a lot of time in class, probably about 4 hours a day, but also a lot of time hanging out.
Then we're going for ice cream and we're going into Wheaton.
You enjoy it, you have fun, you get to meet new people.
And what I like about it a lot is that the people are so accepting. The people that will just take you as you are and won't criticize you or judge you.
The relationships I've built with people here have been really valuable.
Here, I'm always with someone, I'm always talking, I'm always having a great time, I'm always learning.
And at the same time, building that community with these people who are so different. With people from Colombia and Mexico and Texas and North Carolina. But we can all, find that kind of center of what we all believe and build relationships from that.
Wheaton College Summer Institute is a place where you will grow in your faith, meet very extraordinary people, and learn something you're passionate about.
It has the potential to be so formative that there's no way you shouldn't do it.
Someone who is insatiably curious will thrive in a Christian liberal arts environment. Being a Christian liberal arts student causes you to expect to encounter God and expect to encounter dialogue with other disciplines. I think it creates a posture of wonder, and that's just a great thing for every aspect of life. I was in Calc 1, and my professor was having us read through Romans 12 in Calc 1. And it really invited me to see God at work and to prepare my heart, even in those first few minutes of class, to recognize and say, God is here, and do I have eyes to see him? And do I have eyes to see the way that he's at work? They don't say that any discipline is off limits from God, or that God is off limits from any discipline. Wheaton really does prime you to be a very well-rounded student that's able to think about questions from many different angles, and not just provide a cookie-cutter answer, but really engage with content in a deep and meaningful and intentional way. I got one-on-one time with professors, and they not only cared about my studies, but they also cared about my spiritual well-being and about how I was doing personally. The opportunity to have professors that are spiritual mentors and have PhDs in Old Testament or quantum mechanics or poverty and international relations is amazing. And you get the opportunity to interact with so many other students of different disciplines that all love Jesus and want to love and worship him in what they do. And that's amazing too. And I love Wheaton. Wheaton invited me to dig deep into both the scientific learning I was doing and dig deep into my faith. I have grown in my ability to offer all of myself to the practice that I'm doing as an act of worship. That's what the Christian liberal arts can help form in you, is to do everything to the glory of God.
Well, we're back in King Arena here on the campus of Wheaton College, where Wheaton is currently leading Big Blue Millikin 41-24 at half. I was able to talk to some Wheaton players at halftime and hear a little bit about the halftime talk from Kent Madsen to his team in the locker room, and he said, hey, keep doing what you're doing on the rebounding end. You guys are rebounding like crazy. Wheaton leads right now 32-10 on the boards. They absolutely out-rebounded Big Blue in that first half. He said, keep doing that, crash the boards. We need that if we want to keep this lead. But hey, stop turning the ball over. Wheaton right now with 14 turnovers just in the first half, whereas Millikin just has 5 turnovers in the first half. And so we said, stay calm under pressure. Don't turn the ball over. Millikin's going to try to throw a lot of different defenses our way. Just make sure that you guys are playing calm, playing collected, and on the defensive end, the offensive end, go get those boards. That's what's getting us this lead, and we want to keep it. We are off in the second half of this game. Millikin has the ball early, but Ratch unable to finish her shot. Wheaton will bring the ball up now with just under 10 minutes to go here in this second half of what has been a fantastic game in King Arena tonight.
Schwen with the ball finds Sickink. Sickink with a travel. Good call there by the ref. Look, as much as Wheaton is up, 41-24, there are multiple players on Millikin's team that can really change the tide here pretty quickly. Namely, Knudsen. She only has 9 points right now, but she normally averages 22 points and shoots 42% from the field. She's only about 30% in this game, but there are multiple players that can really just strap the team to their back and change the tide of this game. So we still have a lot of game left here. We'll see what's in store.
Absolutely. That was part of what Kent Madsen was saying at halftime as well. Don't let them get hot. They can and they will. That's Kaylee Hermanson there with a nice little bucket under the basket. But Kent Madsen saying don't let them get hot on the offensive end, especially from the three-point line. That's how they're going to dig themselves out of this hole. So we'll see in the second half if they can start shooting tonight, or at least making anything happen here on the scoreboard.
Darden now with the ball. Strong drive. Gets the 2 points. And a chance to make this a three-point play.
That's Caroline Sickink with the call there. Just leans right into Darden. Tough play by Caroline Sickink. Just not what you want to see right now. Sickink, I believe, has 3 fouls now. Ratch able to collect the board there. But we've got a jump ball under the basket, so back to the Thunder.
43-26, Wheaton up, just under 9 minutes left. Schwen bringing the ball up for the Thunder. It looks like Millikin's now in a 2-3 defense. Hermanson with the ball. Strong D here by Millikin. Hermanson drives, takes a short jumper, misses that, and it's collected. Knudsen bringing it back up for Millikin. Fox with it now. Out to Kaufman.
Caroline Sickink playing physical. She cannot foul. She's already has 3 here at the beginning of the second half.
Strong drive there by Knudsen, and that's exactly what we expect to see from her.
Yeah, Knudsen so athletic. When she drives, she can just absolutely levitate, kind of stay in the air for a few seconds and still get a shot off.
Very athletic player.
That's what she's good at. We'll see if she can start getting some more of those here in the second half. And Kaylee Hermanson will turn the ball over. Again, Thunder already with 2 turnovers in the second half, puts them at 16 for the night.
Anna Fernandez checking in for Lily Schwen. We have Fox bringing the ball up for Millikin. Wheaton in a man-to-man defense. Knudsen with it, Hermanson marking her up. Nice jumper there by Knudsen, couldn't quite grab that, but strong.
Abby Ratch able to recover it. It's getting physical under the basket with her and Hermanson.
I saw that.
Some things that the refs might have called, but that's Knudsen there with the deep 3. Finally able to get a shot off for Elise Knudsen. That's what Coach Olivia Lett wants to see if they're going to come back.
Richardson with the ball for Wheaton. Drives, finds Castle underneath. Castle pops out to Fernandez on the elbow. Hits the front of the rim with Millikin bringing it quickly the other way. Fox out to ice off.
Castle able to grab it, gets it over to Hermanson. Thunder get the ball back on what is a good stop. I think if Millikin had scored there, that would have just been way too much Big Blue energy in this gym. They would have that would have been a great thing for their spirit. But Thunder have the ball. It looks like a double dribble, if you ask me, but Caroline Sickink, no call, able to finish under the basket.
Wow, this has just been a back and forth between these 2 teams right now. Fast-paced on both ends as Kaufman now has it for the Big Blue. Millikin looking to get their offense started. We have Isif with it, now back to Fox. Kaufman with it up top. Sickink picking her up. Shot clock winding down here.
Just 5 on the shot clock. Shot is short and collected by Ana Fernandez yet again.
Oh, a little miscommunication there from Richardson and Fernandez. Millikin bringing it quickly the other way. Knutson having it in the corner, and she puts 3 more on the board for Millikin. Excellent deep shot there. As this gym is very energetic right now. Millikin bench feeling excited about that one. Richardson takes a short jumper and tacks on 2 more for Thunder here.
Yeah, it's loud in this gym tonight. Thunder, of course, with the home court advantage, but Millikin, every single player but one is from Illinois, and so they travel really well. Lots of Big Blue fans in the house tonight. So it's a loud game for both teams. Ellie Castle falls to the ground. Millikin wants to travel, but they're going to call a jump ball instead, as Miranda Fox got on the floor for that one. And
looks like it.
We'll see what they'll do here. Jump ball stays with Millikin.
Millikin making some lineup changes here. Didn't quite catch who went in and out. Looks like White is in.
Kate Oliver's in for Wheaton as Caroline Sicking subs out here. Again, Coach Madsen trying to save Sicking early as she's got 3 fouls early on.
There's a kick ball there by Hermanson. Knutson inbounding it underneath for the Big Blue. A lob out to Kaufman. Kaufman driving, turnaround shot that she likes. Passes off though, and that's Ness with a jumper there. A nice rebound.
Great defense by the Thunder, just right in Ness's face, unable to let her get a good shot off. 5 minutes to go here, Thunder still lead. Monica Richardson from deep, and it's way too long. Recovered by Big Blue, but trapped in the corner, and she's able to get it to Knutson.
Knutson bringing it quickly the other way.
And we've got a foul on Annika Richardson there. Tried to stop Knutson, we'll watch that back. Knutson just accelerating forward. Annika Richardson pushes her hip with her left hand. And we've got a timeout.
Yeah, the player of these first few minutes has been Knutson. She started the second half with 9 points, and now she's up to 17. She's really trying to make a difference here for the Big Blue. Wheaton currently leading 47-34, so Millikin really has cut down their deficit a little bit here in these first couple minutes.
Absolutely, Millikin outscoring the Thunder right now in the third quarter, 10-6. They came out to play. Wheaton also with 4 turnovers just in this third quarter. We've got 5 minutes left. They've already turned the ball over 4 times. So Wheaton a little bit scared coming out of halftime. I think maybe trying to anticipate what Big Blue would do. They just got a little nervous, but they can get their feet back under them. We'll see if they're really what they're saying they're made of tonight.
Yeah, if Wheaton could really limit those turnovers, that would be huge for them, because Millikin doesn't just take the ball, but they score off of their turnovers, as Millikin has 19 points off of turnovers and Wheaton only has 6. So Millikin doing a really good job on converting off of their defensive wins there, as Knutson now has the ball and is looking to inbound it underneath. Finds Ness, I believe. Ness taking it and finds McCollum. McCollum, nice little jump shot right there. So it's collected by Fernandez. Looks like Millikin kind of wanted to travel there on Fernandez. Millikin in a spread 2-3. Strong defense here again, number 2 in the conference for defense, number 1 for offense. Nice inside out. Richardson couldn't quite make that layup. That was an excellent ball movement by the Thunder, as Knutson now brings it up for the Big Blue. Can't tell what number that is. Okay, Kaufman now has it. Kaufman to White. Ness, big swing. Back to Knutson, deep 3. Off the rim, big rebound there.
Way too strong. Good job by Kaylee Hermanson to kind of put a hand on her face. As now the Thunder have the ball with 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Looks like another kick ball. Yep, Elise Knutson kicked the ball there, as we've got several Big Blue subs coming in here for Millikin.
So we have Darden in, Fox
Fernandez to inbound the ball here for the Thunder. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Richardson now with the ball. Nice D there by Fox to break up that pass. Oliver now with it. Strong drive. Good D there from number 40, Ratch. Knutson now with the ball. Fox has it with Fernandez marking her up. Darted underneath on the baseline. Nice drive, but good D there by both Oliver and Castle. As Fernandez now has the ball. Hermanson out wide. Tries the deep two.
Good
Great
job.
Rebound by Oliver.
Oliver right there under the basket. Gets Sophie Darden right on her back, so Sophie Darden gets a foul with the over-the-back call. Great hustle play by Kate Oliver, using her athleticism to give Wheaton another chance. She'll sub out now, as Sickink is back in the game for the Thunder.
Looks like Knutson will check out with McCollum coming in. Richardson will look to inbound it. She finds Sickink. Sickink back to Richardson. Richardson, strong drive. Nice, and puts 2 points on the board for Wheaton, looking to make this a 3-point play. Let's watch that replay right here. Nice strong drive there by Richardson, going through the contact.
Yeah, great job by Annika Richardson there to also kind of levitate, similar to a Knutson play. Stay above her defender and finish. And we'll see if she'll make this a 3-point play. Richardson shooting 80% this season, and she will. Best free throw shooter on the Thunder team. Thunder now lead 50-34, just under 3 minutes to go.
McCollum has the ball, out to Fox. Fox drives. Ooh, a little miscommunication there between Fox and McCollum. We have Schwen bringing the ball up for Thunder. Millikin still in their 2-3 defense.
Hoping to trap up top. I'm unable to do so as Schwen breaks through.
Sickink now with it up top. Sickink, big swing to Fernandez. Fernandez off the rim, attempts a three. Nice rebound by Sickink to get in there.
Caroline Sickink going crazy on the board tonight. Able to keep the ball, even with a lot of pressure. Gets it out to Richardson. What a great team play there by the Thunder. Annika Richardson and Caroline Sickink, they play so well together. Both just two competitive players that love to wear the orange and blue. Great to see them working together tonight. As Knutson will miss on the other end, Castle gets the board, wants a foul. Really wants a foul. She wears her heart on her sleeve. Really upset about that one, but it's a jump ball instead, and it'll go back to the Thunder.
Way to go, Ellie Castle, for getting in there, rough and tumble on the floor.
Advocating for herself.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a quiet player off the court, but on the court, she'll tell it like it is.
Yeah, exactly. Fernandez now with the ball. Richardson back to Fernandez. Fernandez is inside to Schwen. Tries to shoot. Gets blocked by Ratch.
Not much of a shooter, Schwen. Millikin knew that, able to block her, and looks like Schwen fouled there at half court. That's her fourth.
Millikin fans cheering for that one.
Couple of players in foul trouble right now. Schwen with 4, Caroline Sickink with 3, and Elise Knutson has 3 as well. So definitely watch out for those players. They're in foul trouble, and definitely 3 players that are making a significant impact on this game so far.
Yeah, really. I didn't realize that about Knutson. That's not a good sign for Millikin.
Has had 3 in the first half, so definitely want to watch her.
Sickink with the ball, finds Fernandez top of the arc, and she makes it.
Fernandez holds her shot a little with the sassy play from the freshman. Great shot by Anna Fernandez, the freshman out of Michigan, who has shot incredibly well from the 3-point line tonight. Puts her team up now 55-34, a minute to go in this third quarter. Knutson fouled under the basket. We'll see who that's on as we'll watch this replay. And that's on Kaylee Hermanson, who is upset about it, but certainly fouled there. If you watch that replay with her her left arm, just puts her elbow kind of in Knutson's stomach there.
Looks like that'd be 3 on Hermanson. As Castle checks out and Oliver is in. I'm curious if Knudsen has shoulder issues because of the brace that she's wearing on her left shoulder.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe a labrum issue.
Yeah, I'm unsure. It certainly hasn't stopped her this season, averaging 22 points, but it could be an injury that's maybe bothering her tonight. She's still playing really well. Misses that free throw, though.
As Oliver now has the ball. Finds Hermanson in the corner. He tries the three off the rim. Nice rebound there by Fernandez. Again, that's been the story of the night. Just Thunder fighting for every single rebound on both ends of the court. Oliver now has the ball. Big swing over to Fernandez.
10 seconds to go here on the shot clock.
Excellent ball movement here by the Thunder as they find the wide open Richardson in the corner for the three. 58-34. Thunder absolutely dominating the Big Blue right now.
These Thunder players playing so well right now under pressure. They know that this is a huge game, especially to have such a big lead over Millikin, and they are just making their shots right now and forcing turnovers on the other end. That's Miranda Fox with the turnover. And the ball will go back to Wheaton. Shot clock's off, 15 seconds to go in this third quarter. Another dominant play by the Thunder.
Oliver with the ball, 10 seconds left. Messy pass there, but Sicking able to get it. Finds Hermanson in the corner, 3 attempts off the rim.
Short. Hermanson been a little bit off on the three-pointers, but it hasn't stopped the Thunder. Thunder in the third quarter, fans on their feet, 58-34. Going into the final quarter of this game, they have won every single quarter so far, beat the Millikin Big Blue by 7 points in the third, which is just huge to continue to maintain their lead, even as Millikin slowly chipped away at it early on in the third. Rebecca, what a great game tonight. If you're Coach Olivia Lett, what are you telling your team right now going into the fourth quarter?
I would just tell my team just want it more. Honestly, like, especially the biggest stat that is standing out to me right now is rebounds, and rebounds are truly just pure hustle. It's who wants the ball more, who can get there quicker, who can get there just the fastest, and right now Wheaton is saying it's all Thunder ball tonight. Wheaton currently out rebounding, I guess, Millikin 46-18, and then everyone on Wheaton is contributing bench points. Wheaton is beating Millikin in that as well. Wheaton has 16 to Millikin's 6. Everybody on Wheaton wants this. Everyone wants to show up for their seniors tonight, and that's really just showing up in the stats. And for sure on the scoreboard, as we're seeing right now, it's 58-34.
Absolutely. On paper, if you look at these teams and compare them, Millikin is a no-brainer on paper to win this game. They beat Wheaton in just about every category. Shooting percentage, three-point percentage, they've had a significantly great season. But the Thunder tonight are just proving that they want it more. Millikin's not really playing like they want it, and frankly, they don't really need it. They're playing like they don't need it, they don't want it. They're sitting pretty at 11-0 right now in the CCIW, #1 in the conference, and so the Thunder are coming in there and really disrupting that mentality for Millikin and hoping to send them home to Decatur with their first loss in conference play, but we'll see if they can sustain what has been so far a great game in this fourth quarter as Millikin will miss. We've got a foul under the basket on Miranda Fox as she tried to secure that rebound. So it'll go back to the Thunder. We'll watch that back here, see exactly what happened. Just a deep miss and foul under the basket. Thunder now have the ball.
Richardson with it. Ooh, a sloppy pass there, taken away by Millikin. Fox bringing it up quickly. Ooh, nice defense there by Sicking on the floor.
Sicking passes it to Fernandez. Great job by the freshman to be there for her teammate. She misses short on the other end though, and Sicking, I believe, will foul on the other end. Let's see. Kim Madsen so upset there. Just an unnecessary foul.
I believe if Millikin loses tonight, this will be their first loss since November 19th.
Yeah, they're on a 14-game winning streak right now, which is pretty incredible.
Wow.
So Wheaton, of course, hoping to end that streak tonight, but definitely can't have Caroline Sicking out of the game. She now has 4 fouls. So if Wheaton's hoping to do that, they need Sicking to stay in the game, need her to play safe.
Yeah, Sicking's a pivotal player for Wheaton.
Goes out after her 4th foul.
Big Blue have it underneath. That's Ness attempting The short jumper airballs it, and it's collected by Wheaton. Oliver has the ball. Millikin still in their 2-3 defense here. Hermson has it up top. Back to Oliver. Oliver thought about that three, but Richardson says it's mine. Doesn't quite make that one.
A little too strong there. Spending a lot of time in the weight room. It's showing.
We have Kaufman now trying to three, in and out.
And back to the Thunder. Millikin just unable to really make anything happen on the offensive end so far.
Yeah, Millikin really struggling to convert offensively as Oliver has the ball. Finds Hermanson inside. Sloppy pass there, though. It's broken up.
Another jump ball. This time it'll go back to Wheaton. Lots of jump balls tonight. Shows that both teams are out to play. Richardson wide open, just a huge miscommunication, but she's unable to capitalize on it. Shoots again a little too strong there.
She probably felt too open there.
Yeah, I know, that's a little scary.
Knudsen now with the ball, strong drive, and gets the foul. Looks like that will be on Hermanson, perhaps.
Let's see who got it.
That's Hermanson's fourth foul.
We've got 3 Wheaton players now with 4 fouls. Lily Schwinn, Kaylee Hermanson, and Caroline Sicking. 3 huge contributors for the Thunder. So Kit Mattson's going to start subbing a little creatively to make sure that he can keep these players in the game. Certainly telling them when they come out that they need to play smart.
24-point lead here for the Thunder, if my math is correct. Now it's 23-point lead.
Makes her first the 82% free throw shooter. She'll try to make her second as the Thunder fans will get loud, but to no avail, she will drain the second.
Schwen brings up the ball for Thunder. Looks like Millikin's changed up their defense. They're in a 1-3-1. Fernandez now with it, out wide. Finds Oliver with the big swing.
Wheaton a little unsure of what to do offensively right now. Kate Oliver says, I got it. Misses though, but it's recovered by Castle. Hermanson just not able to get in her groove tonight from the three-point line. Has been short a couple of times now, especially from that spot. Oof. Millikin ball.
Knudsen with it now. Looking to drive here. Nice little layup right there to get around Castle.
Good job by Knudsen to recognize the switch there, know that it was a bit of a mismatch, and accelerate on the big post player, Ellie Castle.
20-point game here in King Arena on senior night. Wheaton with 3 seniors they're honoring. And clearly everyone on Wheaton's team really showing up tonight to send the Wheaton seniors off with a nice home win for their last home game.
Absolutely, this will be, I mean, if they're able to pull through, this will be a huge win for the Thunder. One interesting thing to note, Thunder are helped by a new assistant coach this year, Joanna Kukowski, who came as an assistant to the Wheaton Thunder from Millikin, actually, where she played in the national championship for Millikin, was the player of the tournament for Millikin when they won the national championship way back when, and now she's bringing her expertise here to Wheaton, and that's really helped this Thunder team. She's just been an incredible asset for the Thunder this year, knows the game so well, knows the Division III, knows the CCIW so well, and she's been able to really coach and contribute to this Thunder team, and that's part of what's helped them significantly in getting this lead and playing so confidently in this Millikin game tonight.
Yeah, it's quite an asset for Coach Madsen to have someone like that on his bench. And looking at the individual stats for Millikin right now, what's really standing out is just the lack of diversity right now on Millikin's squad scoring-wise. It's Knudsen who is the only person with double digits scoring. She has 21. The next highest is 6 points. So Millikin really struggling to convert offensively, except for Knudsen. Every other person really struggling to convert. Wheaton now with the ball. Fernandez has it. Finds Schwen, barely. Schwen gets it though, and Castle now has it.
Trapped in the corner. Hit out by Millikin, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Wheaton still scoreless in the fourth quarter. We'll see if they're able to make something happen here. With 7 seconds, Knutson kind of tips it away.
Coach Madsen really wanted a foul there. He stood up, yelling at the ref.
And that's a shot clock violation before Ellie Castle could get it off. Great defensive effort by Millikin.
Fox now bringing the ball up for Millikin. Still down by 26 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in this fourth quarter. Millikin looking to get their offense started. They better start scoring quickly here to cut down this large deficit that they're facing. Darden now has it at the free throw line.
9
Kaufman,
seconds.
Yeah, shot clock winding down here. Knutson with the ball. Wow.
She's able to kind of levitate over, put it up with her right hand, but it's just a little short. Wheaton gets the ball back and Fernandez tries to hold it. Oliver trapped again. This defense by the Big Blue is working right now, where they're trapping these Thunder players on the baseline, really kind of messing with their heads.
Yeah, it looks like that's the game plan for the defense, just to trap on that sideline over there. So Wheaton needs to just be aware of that and avoid putting the ball down there.
Knutson steals the ball away. And Oliver will foul before Knutson can get the shot off. We'll watch this again. I don't know if that was a foul if you ask me, but I'm no ref. Maybe she tripped her a little.
Tangled up, yeah, a little bit maybe. Knutson on the line. She is 66% from the free throw line in this game so far, shooting 4 for 6. She makes her first here.
Now with 22 points, that's what she's averaging this season. So Knutson certainly having a good game for herself tonight. But as you said, no other Millikin players in double digits right now, or even close to double digits right now. And so that's what's really hurting them. They usually play so well when they play as a team. And tonight they're not playing as a team, at least not here in King Arena. They're going to start pressing though, and we'll see how Wheaton responds.
Wait, yeah, why haven't they been pressing more? I'm actually surprised about that.
Yeah, they're not, from what I've seen, not much of a pressing team. They press when they need to, like this. And Knutson will foul, I believe, right in the corner. That's her 4th.
Yikes.
Something you definitely didn't want to risk. They're going to pull her back now because she can't foul. They're going to put her back with Annika Richardson on the other end of the court. And as I was saying, the Thunder have broken presses pretty well so far this season. And we'll see if they can do it again here against the Big Blue.
Ooh, good D
Fernandez kind of gets a little frazzled and she'll throw the ball away.
Knutson now with it. Ooh. Looks like that'll be on Richardson. Let's see what that replay, yeah, it looks like she got her hands in there a little bit.
A couple Thunder players just not really moving their feet as much tonight as I'd like to see on the defensive end, using their bodies too much, kind of depending on their bodies and drawing those fouls. Richardson now has 2 personal fouls tonight. And Knutson off there, secured by Fernandez. Again, Millikin pressing.
Gosh, intense defense here from Millikin. Essiking just does a Hail Mary, and it's a 10-second violation. Millikin ball. Thunder looking a little bit unprepared for this intense press from Millikin. I gotta wonder what would happen. What would have been the score if Millikin had been doing this earlier. They're definitely feeling the pressure now as they're down by 18 with a little more than 5 minutes left.
Yeah, they're doing
this game.
A great job trapping with this press and defensively right now, just getting in the Thunder's heads. And let's see if they can convert though and get some points on the board. Knutson will try, but she's short.
Really short there from Knutson.
Some Thunder fans chanting air ball behind us. Trying to get in Knutson's head, but gosh, she's such a good player.
She's a really good. Yeah, that's actually one thing I've noticed is she's just always so composed. Very little reactions from her, even when she's fouled pretty hard. It's just she pops right up, gets to the line, and makes her 2 points.
Castle wide open on the other end. She's gonna put up a 15-footer, and it's good. It's her bread and butter. She kind of winces after the shot. Maybe Coach Madsen told her not to do that, but it worked out. Thunder still lead by 20 thanks to Castle's shot. And a miss on the other end. Thunder have the ball. Ness trying to trap, unable to do so.
Thunder able to get it on the offensive half here. Sickink with it. Sickink dribbling. And McCollum tries to draw that charge as Castle underneath doesn't quite make it there. Some players on the floor here.
Looks like Castle's having maybe some pain in her shin there. Looked like after that shot, maybe that's what led to that miss, but that's okay. And we've got a timeout here with just about 4.5 minutes to go. Wheaton still leading handedly, 60-40, a nice 20-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Millikin so far outscoring the Thunder 6-2 in the fourth quarter though. Millikin coming out strong, saying we're not done yet. But golly, it's been a great game from the Wheaton Thunder tonight, just doing everything they need to do to win this game here in King Arena.
Again, I think what's really hurting Millikin is that it's really just been a one-woman show with Knutson. As you were saying, no one else is really anywhere near double digits scoring-wise. And even looking at the stats, assists, Wheaton has 19 assists, and Millikin only has 6, so that just testifies to Wheaton really playing as more of a cohesive unit and a team and really spreading the wealth here. And that's really helped them to put up this amazing effort here and beating the #1 team in the conference right now by 20. 4 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and one important thing to note is that the Thunder have faced a lot of injuries this season. They don't have a very deep bench at all, but they have 16 points off the bench tonight. Their players are coming in off the bench hot. They don't have a lot to pull from, but the ones that they are able to pull from are contributing. Whereas Millikin, who has a much deeper bench, only has 6 points off the bench. As we said, no other player from Millikin is in double digits tonight, just Elise Knutson. She's got the team on their back, but we'll see if she can do it alone. So far, she's been unable to do so, as the Thunder are just having every single player contribute tonight to what might be a win should anything crazy happen in these last 4 minutes. Knutson, though, still chipping away.
It's 25 points for Knutson.
Millikin kind of pulls back on the press here, allows the Thunder to bring the ball up.
Schwen with the ball here, out to Hermanson. Hermanson, big swing across to Castle.
Castle was getting treatment from the athletic trainers in that timeout, for those of you who might not have seen that. So definitely dealing probably with cramps right now in her legs. She's been playing hard tonight. So definitely hope that her legs will hold through in the remaining 4 minutes of this game.
Castle, a senior, so she probably wants to finish out last 4 minutes on this senior night for her, which would be a big win against, again, the top-ranked team in the conference. Schwen with the ball. Good defense here from McCollum.
Knutson able to steal the ball away after several Thunder mistakes. She'll recover on the other end. Now just trailing by 16.
Looks like Millikin is back in their press. Ooh, big pass there. Nice tip there by Hermanson.
Castle unable to finish again under the basket, but Lily Schwen's there to recover. Can Castle do it on the right side? She can. Able to finish on her dominant side. That's where she needs to be to finish.
Still an 18-point lead here.
Miranda Fox fighting, bringing it all the way down the floor, and then battling under the basket. Can't quite get it to fall, though. These Millikin players starting to look a little desperate to get some points on the board here.
Yeah. Schwen with the ball. Looks like Thunder is going to slow down this possession a little bit. McCollum tight D here. Out to Castle. Castle swings it wide to Hermanson.
Rejects the screen from Sickink. Passes it across.
Schwen drives, finds Sickink inside. Sickink, nice. Makes 2 points there. And that's Lily Schwen with a great assist to Sickink. Schwen always has had great, I was about to say field vision, but court awareness. Here's Knutson, drives, and no surprise there. She tacks on 2 more points. I believe that's 29 for her on the night.
Last year, as I said earlier, Knutson had 42 on this court, so she knows how to score in King Arena. But will it be enough for this game, as Castle will try again from the left side, this time able to get it to go.
gosh, Millikin just looks like they're coming apart at the seams right now.
Really,
under 2 minutes left here.
Really a shock for the CCIW. I mean, this Millikin team is no joke. They are a very talented team. Just we're not able to finish tonight here in King Arena. Just maybe we got a little too comfortable with where they're sitting in the conference right now. And it looks like with just a minute and a half to go, they're down by 20. That they'll drop their first game in conference should anything crazy happen.
Yeah, Coach Lett pulled back for press there, it looked like.
Hermanson almost fouls down low. Not quite. Bailey Kaufman a little upset after that foul, or what was a foul, but not called by Hermanson.
It's just a minute here as McCollum puts 2 on the board there.
Less than a minute left here in King Arena. We've got some subs waiting to come in for both teams. Wheaton's going to try to slow the ball down now. They're up by 18. Fernandez drives, misses. Darden able to recover it. And Miranda Fox will bring the ball down as this fourth quarter is slowly coming to a close. Kaufman tries to make something happen, and reality is starting to set in here for Millikin.
Fans are on their feet.
Wheaton fans are just so excited. What a game, and especially as you said on senior night for these seniors. Ellie Castle given Wheaton a great 4 years. Kaylee Hermanson came to Wheaton as a transfer and has given Wheaton great 2 years. A lot of great plays in her 2 seasons. She'll try to score at the end, not quite able to do so. 5 seconds to go, and it looks like that'll be it, folks. What a night for Wheaton as they disrupt Big Blue here in King Arena. They stormed the court after what was a tremendous 66-48 win for the Thunder against Millikin. We're speechless here.
I have chills.
We are speechless here in King Arena. I have chills too. These Wheaton fans are just so excited, especially the senior parents who came out tonight to support their daughters. What a season for both teams. Millikin, as we said, they're no joke, but they just played like they didn't want it tonight, and Wheaton sure played like they did. So thank you for joining us for what was a tremendous game from the Wheaton Thunder. Stay tuned to the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network as the men's basketball team also has senior night starting at 7 p.m. Central. This was Amelia Sniffen and Rebecca Max reporting live from King Arena. Thank you for joining us for a fantastic and strong Thunder win tonight on senior night.